Minasan konnichiwa and welcome to Shogo's podcast. So today guys, this is the Omake talk I guess for the A55 Dagashi bar that we went to. If you guys watched the Kyoto Hidden Gems that was posted recently of me with the the Evangelion arm on and everything, and eating all you can eat dagashi, this is the Omake talk for that. So I just wanted to tell you kind of how I actually felt going there and so on and so forth, just like we've done recently with the Kyoto video. All right, so basically to start off with, I have almost no negative emotions towards the bar, the Izakaya at all. Well, as I always say, if there were anything like completely negative, I wouldn't make a video in the first place. But there are a few things that I wanted to share with you. Number one, there was one really interesting story. Basically, that's three things, I guess. So number one, I wanted to start off with the owner there that served us our drinks and such. He was one of the kindest, nicest people I've ever met in my video filming. Now, I always say this with Kaze, with Tomoko, but it's, of course, every facility, that we go and film, it's really important that what they actually provide is really exciting, but in the end, it's up to the people, who they are, to be honest. That's like the most important part. Even if their experience or whatever it is that they provide, their product that they provide is really great, if the people there, so there are a lot of people who look down on YouTubers and look down on us just because we're still in our 20s, and in that case, it's just, no matter how fun the activity is, it still is really, really, what should I say, stressful for us and tiresome, So A55 was a great experience for us. He was just like constantly talking with us, just chatting with us, asking us about YouTube and our activities and what we struggle with, what we have fun with, and all of that stuff. And he just, and in the end, he actually gave us some plastic bags to take home some dagashi for Harumi, because he's been watching our videos and he knew that I have a wife and that she wasn't here for the video filming. So he said that, I'm pretty sure your wife has missed out on all the snacks, so how about you take this bag and take home some dagashi with you, which of course is against the rules, right? Originally, because if you can take home as much as you can eat during all you can eat, everyone will like fill up their bags and take them home, right? That's against the rules. It's all you can eat at the venue, at the restaurant or bar itself. So it's actually, it's, what should I say, usually not accepted to take home any of the things, but he of course, as the owner, gave me permission to do so. So he was like, oh my gosh, you've been watching your videos and even caring about my wife. That is just simply so kind. So he's a really, really amazing guy, and I super highly recommend it. Yeah. And also number two, this is also something really positive as well. You might have noticed that even though, we've shown you a lot of all the video games, and all the comic books on the wall and everything, we haven't actually been able to introduce them so much in our video. It's not because, for example, we didn't enjoy it or it didn't work well or everything. It actually would have been great if we actually been able to play the video games and maybe the board games out there, cosplay, or maybe the comic books and everything. We seriously did not have enough time. We seriously did not have enough time. We were filming for about 2 hours and a half, actually, and that was it was also really special too, because they are a really, really busy bar. So usually they only allow their guests to stay for about 2 hours, and we were actually there for about 2 hours and a half. Yeah, he actually even made some time where there were no other customers. Yeah, for us to film the inside of the bar and everything, and just, it was really, really amazing. But still, we didn't have enough time to do all the video games and everything. I'll read the comic books and such, and that's because just with the dagashi, there's just so many things that we wanted to introduce to you, And as I said, in the voice of the video, that you really can't enjoy everything in just one visit is true. It's impossible for you to be able to enjoy everything in just one stay. So stay experience, I guess, going there. So I really hope if you have a chance, like you're gonna be staying a few days in Kyoto, like it doesn't have to be like just one place that you go to, but like after going to a nice dinner place, maybe going again there twice or even 3 times would be really great. It's definitely worth it. And we're really sorry we weren't able to introduce the video games next to us and such. We would have loved to, but if we wanted to, we really need to go back again. So that's how much, what should I say? If you go to a restaurant or izakaya bar and you feel, well, I've had probably, good enough experience here. It's definitely better to feel that, oh, I wish I could have stayed here longer, right? Yeah, what should I say? How much you're satisfied, the level is completely different, I bet. So it was really great. And one thing that I wanted to introduce to you, which is really interesting about the bar there, it's not an izakaya, I guess. I would say it's a bar. They actually prohibit teenage boys coming into the bar. Now it's really I was thinking that they should just not let any teenagers come into the place in the first place, because it is a bar, and of course they could just order juice, and it doesn't mean that by law in Japan or anything that teenagers, or for example people who are younger than 20 years old, are not allowed in a bar at all. Some places, I guess, prohibit it, but it's not like by the law or anything. It's up to the restaurant, it's up to the bar. And actually A55-san, the bar actually prohibits teenage boys on coming on their own, because I'm pretty sure they throw the consoles probably of the video games. If you like video games, I'm pretty sure looking at the hardware there, they're really rare, right? They have the really old rare hardware for playing the video games, and if you break them, there's no one that can fix them anymore. And they're really rare, and it's a really generous bar where they let the guests play with those things. But I'm pretty sure the young boys don't understand that, So it was really funny to know that there was such restrictions. And despite the COVID situation, I was talking with the owner. He said that the bar is really busy, and sometimes he needs to restrict the number of people who can come in, and he hardly gets enough sleep. He said on the day we were actually video filming, he said he only sleep for about 2 or 3 hours. So that is like what were really rare any kind of restaurant, bar, izakaya, right? To have so many guests in such a situation of the COVID pandemic, and after that too. So I was really surprised to know how busy the place was, but despite its busyness, how kind he still was, and still taking the time to watch our videos. That's just really kind. That's just amazing, I felt. So I just wanted to tell you these extra information to you, so you can, again, be really excited if you have a chance to come to Kyoto. I really hope you can head there too if you're a fan of anime, video games, of Japanese sweet snacks. It's an amazing experience. And also you get to know that even if you can't speak with the owner directly, maybe he doesn't even speak enough English, you can know that he's an amazing person deep down there. So I'm just really hoping you head there, and I personally highly, even using this podcast video, I want to highly recommend it to you. So then everyone, as I always say, the ultimate goal of my life is to make all Japan lovers' dreams come true. So I know there's a lot of people studying Japanese willing to come to Japan to study, travel, or work, or even train our traditional culture and such. However, I am very afraid that Japan will not be able to make everyone's dreams come true in the future, because we're facing a lot of social problems, we are losing our traditional culture, and the younger generations who are supposed to be carrying on the good things about Japan are dying because of all the social issues being shoved against them. So I really want to dedicate my life to try to make Japan a better place. I want to try to solve the social problems, preserve and evolve traditional culture, and also help out the younger generations so they can have a better future. And to do this, the nearest goal I have right now is to achieve 2 million subscribers by January 2023 on my main channel by the end of this year. So it'd be great if you can help us out by giving us likes and comments in our videos, because this will help to boost our videos by algorithm to new viewers who have never seen my channel before. So it'd be great if you can help me out. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed watching the Kyoto Hidden Gems series, and as I've talked about in previous videos, we have been gradually changing the editing, how we make the thumbnails and titles and such. So please let us know if we're actually making progress, if we're improving anything. We'll be happy to know about your opinions on that as well. Okay? Then thank you so much, guys, for listening. ありがとうございました。またね。